Hi, boys and girls. Today in math, we are working on how to show one less or one more than a given number, or 10 less or 10 more than a given number. So we can do that a couple of different ways. You can draw a picture. So if you want to, you can follow along on workbook page 498 at the very top of the page. And remember, these pages have been pulled out of your workbook and are in your distance learning folder. So let's look at the very top of the page. It says show one more, and the number that we're working with is 25. So we want to show one more than 25. So remember, you can always draw a picture. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show 25 first of all. So remember, to show 10, this is how we show 10, a group of 10. One big, long, it's like a stick. So we count that as 10. So that's 10, 20, and to show a 1, we just use a little dot. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now how would we show one more than 25? Well, we can draw a picture and just add one more 1, right? So we would say 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and one more would give us 26. Now, some of you might not need to draw a picture, and what you can do is you can look at the number 25. What number is in the ones place? Or what digit tells us how many ones there are? That would be the number 5. So if we want to tell what's one more, all we have to do is add one more to 5. Or what number comes after 5? 6. So what is one more than 25? It's 26. Now let's talk about showing one less. Again, you can draw a picture. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And we want to show one less. That means taking away 1. So we can draw a picture again. 21 or 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This time I took 1 away. I took one of our 1s away and got 24. Now you don't have to draw a picture. You can think about your place value. Think about your 2 digits. The number 25 is 2 digits. What number tells how many 1s there are? The number 5, the number that is in the 1s digit. It tells how many 1s there are. So if I take 1 away from 5, we get 24. Show 1 less than 25, it's 24. So now let's show 10 more than 25, okay? So again, you can draw a picture. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I want to show 10 more, which means I have to add one more group of 10. 10, 20, and one more group of 10 would be 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. What is 10 more than 25? 35. You don't have to draw a picture. You can look at the numbers, think about place value. What number or what digit in the number 25 tells how many group of 10s there are? It's the number 2. So to show, if you're showing 10 more, that number in the tens place gets bigger by 1 more. What's 1 more than 2? 3. So 10 more than 25 would be 35. If you change that number to a 3, you get 35. It gets bigger by 10, okay? To show 10 less, again, you can draw a picture. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I want to show 10 less than 25. That means I have to take a group of 10 away, which would leave me with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is 10 less than 25? 15. The number in the tens digit gets smaller by 1. We have a 2 in the tens place. So if we take one group of 10 away, this now goes from 2 to 1, which means 10 less than 25 is 15. Okay? So it might be helpful to have a little piece of scrap paper to do today's lesson, to draw a picture. It might help you. We're going to move down a little bit here, and let's go to our Do You Understand? Okay? For our Do You Understand problem, it says, how can you find 10 more than a number? So the number that I want you to use for this, for Do You Understand, is the number 15. So how can you find 10 more than 15? What could you do? You can pause the video here and try to find your answer. And when you're ready, turn the video back on. So what could you do? You can draw a picture. So let's start with showing 15. 10, one group of 10, and 5 ones. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want to show 10 more. So I would have to draw one more group of 10. How much does that give me? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. What is 10 more than 15? 25. You might also think, well, I know that there's 1 in the tens digit, or in the tens place. And 10 more would mean that this number in the tens place has to get bigger by 1. What's 1 more than 1? 2. So, what is 10 more than 15? 25. Okay? You don't always have to draw a picture, but draw a picture if you need to. If it helps you, draw a picture. So now I want you to move on to the practice problems. Before moving on your own, let's look at number 1. The number we're working with is 45. What is one more than 45 is? Well, you're going to look at your number in the ones place, and it's getting bigger by 1. So your number in the ones place is going to get bigger by 1. What number comes after 5? 6. So what number is 1 more than 45? 46. Now it's asking us 1 less than 45 is. So again, look at your number in the ones place, the number 5. What is 1 less than 5? So think, what number comes before 5? It's the number 4. So what is 1 less than 45? It's 44. Okay. Now we have to think about a number that is 10 more than 45. 10 more than 45 is. That means we have to look at the number that is in the tens place. Let's look at that digit that's in the tens place. It tells us how many groups of 10 there are in 45. There are 4 groups of 10 in the number 45. If we want to know the number that is 10 more, that means that number in the tens place, the number 4, gets bigger by 1. So what number comes after 4? Or after 4? It's 5. So 10 more than 45 is 55. 10 less than 45, look at that number in the tens place again, it's a number 4. What number comes before 4? It's the number 3. So this number in the tens place would have to change to a 3, and the number in the ones place would stay the same. So 10 less than 45 is 35. All right, let's go on to problem 2. Before you move on to working by yourself, we're working with the number 17. Okay? What number is in the tens place? It tells us how many groups of 10 there are. Did you say the number 1? Yes, there is one group of 10 in the number 17. Let's draw that out. And how many ones are there in the number 17? There are 7 ones in the number 17. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We just drew it out. There's 17. So what is 1 more than 17? So we have to look at the number in the ones place. If there are 7 ones in the number 17, if we added 1 more, what would that be? If we added 1 more, now this number becomes 18. Okay, so I'm going to take that away. What is 1 less than 17? 1 less than 17 is, again, you've got to look at the number that's in the ones place. There are 7 ones in 17. If we took 1 away, now that gives us 6. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1 less than 17 is 16. All right, here we still have 17. Now we want to show 10 more. 10 more than 17. That means we're looking at the number that is in the tens place. 17 has 1 group of 10 and 7 ones. If we added 1 more group of 10, that changes the number to become 10, 20. Now we have 2 groups of 10. 27 is 10 more than 17. Okay, let's turn this back to 17 again. 10 less than 17 is, that means we're taking away a group of 10. 10 less than 17, let's take that group of 10 away. And what are we left with? We're left with 7. Yeah. If we take that group of 10 away, now we don't have anything in the tens place, and we have 7 ones. All right, boys and girls, it's time for you to go on and complete the rest of your math assignment on your own. Have a good rest of your day.